Stalking. Published by openbible.info. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8 ESV, 1294 helpful votes. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. James chapter 4 verse 7 ESV, 989 helpful votes. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11 ESV, 934 helpful votes. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 9 ESV, 881 helpful votes. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. 1 Peter chapter 5 verses 8 to 9 ESV, 863 helpful votes. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. Matthew chapter 4 verse 125 ESV, 719 helpful votes. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. And the tempter came and said to him, If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread. But he answered, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him to the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple. Acts chapter 17 verses 10 to 11 ESV, 656 helpful votes. The brothers immediately sent Paul and Silas away by night to Berea, and when they arrived they went into the Jewish synagogue. Now these Jews were more noble than those in Thessalonica. They received the word with all eagerness, examining the scriptures daily to see if these things were so. Matthew chapter 25 verse 41 ESV, 641 helpful votes. Then he will say to those on his left, Depart from me, you cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. Hebrews chapter 2 verse 14 ESV, 628 helpful votes. Since therefore the children share in flesh and blood, he himself likewise partook of the same things, that through death he might destroy the one who has the power of death, that is, the devil. Matthew chapter 4 verse 1 ESV, 627 helpful votes. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. Psalm chapter 104 verse 21 ESV, 617 helpful votes. The young lions roar for their prey, seeking their food from God. John chapter 8 verse 44 ESV, 616 helpful votes. You are of your father the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning, and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 ESV, 577 helpful votes. Casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you. Matthew chapter 7 verse 12 ESV, 554 helpful votes. So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Lamentations chapter 3 verse 52 ESV, 554 helpful votes. I have been hunted like a bird by those who were my enemies without cause. Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 16 ESV, 547 helpful votes. Behold, I am sending for many fishers, declares the Lord, and they shall catch them. And afterward I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and every hill, and out of the clefts of the rocks. Isaiah chapter